I'd come around past that again. Jace. The red, white and black. Oh. I was going to say then do the orange and this one.
guys, it's the exact same course that you've just watched, but I felt like it was very stop-starty, like because he was starting to get a bit tired, he was kind of breaking in trot, so I wanted to get a full round of us going. Also, one of the jumps we knocked a pole, so this was our last round of the course. Now, so it's a very warm, mild day. Apology guys, I'm laughing because my dog has got my whip because I've given it to her to be quiet. But yeah, Dan's rather tired now. You wouldn't think we'd done a 16-mile ride last week and that he was fit enough to do that, but I suppose we are jumping. I'm so happy with how he's gone. We finished at quite a decent height, which I'm really happy with. I'm going to see if the measuring stick's here, and I'm going to do my height, because if we swing the camera round to this jump, it's up to my thigh. So I'm going to see if Zara's got her measuring stick down here. I'm going to measure it to see how high it is. But for now I'm going to continue walking Dan round, and I'll see you once we're at the top or in the car to debrief. 70 centimetres. That's what we've done. We are on our way back now guys, and honestly, well, you would have heard me at the end. I'm not sure how well you would have heard me, so apologies if it's all a bit quiet, but I wanted to do it slightly different than starting it at stables like normal or like in the car. But I have actually ordered some speakers like a week ago or so, and they should be coming in the next few days. So when they do come, I'll be able to put them on, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear me better, because obviously with the wind and everything like that, and then I had the pressure washer at the beginning of the video, so I do apologise, but as soon as I get my speakers you guys will be able to start hearing me a lot better. Danny was such a good boy. We started off small, we took it careful, just starting off with little cross poles, and guys, I'm pleased to report I am so much more confident. Honestly, I literally had no nerves, which the last few months I've been having no nerves when jumping, but like I was just so confident today. It was really strange. Like I was just happy to do them all, and I started off really small with cross poles because I don't want to overface myself obviously, and then it knocks my confidence again, because obviously we have been struggling with that for about a year now, but I'm pleased to report today I was confident, and we've been building up very slowly with our confidence. But obviously I don't want to push it too much where it's going to knock Dan's confidence, because Dan suffers with his confidence as well. It's not just me that suffers with the confidence. So I don't want to push it, because it's took us since September to get our confidence up like it is now. And the same as I don't want to knock my confidence. So we don't cross poles. I actually started off with poles on the floor, because whenever I have a lesson with Zara, every single lesson I have with her, she always starts with poles on the floor, gets us going round, then we start over a cross pole, and then eventually we go over all of the jumps individual and then put a course together at the end. So I done the poles on the floor and to start off with, I only done them in walk and trot, and then I went over a cross pole a few times, and then I kind of just started to put a course together, whereas before normally I would trot into every single one of the jumps, and then once we jumped them I would then canter every single one of them, then I would make a course. Whereas today I trotted into, I think, the first one or the first two, there was some I did trot into, and then I just would canter them, and then I was just like doing a course, and then I would just, as I'm coming round, just make the course up as I'm going, and I would just jump them, which is normally I would never do that. I would always jump them individually, if that makes sense. So that is like a really good thing that I've like done that. And yeah, he was just super. He got quite tired like quite quickly, but I think it didn't help because he's not clipped anymore, so he's got his summer coat, so he's obviously getting hotter than what he normally would. Also, it's like, it's really grey and cloudy, but it's like really warm today, so obviously that isn't the best. But yeah, super happy with him. We was jumping around 70cm courses. I mean, today we was meant to be going dressage, because I know you guys would have watched my vlog where I was preparing for dressage. Well, it was actually meant to be today that I was going, but unfortunately I just didn't get enough prep in, and before we knew it the entries closed and I was unable to do it. I was late for entries, and then there was other stuff on today as well, which was meant to be going up at Coxey, but it got cancelled due to lack of entries. So we come up because I wanted to get over the Union Jack wall today, because there's a show jumping on, and I want to start getting back up to competing at 70cm, which means that the big wall is going to be in. Now, last month when I done the jumping, when I done the 50 and the 60cm, we was allowed to do the small wall, but it was optional. If you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to, and if you did, you did, and it didn't matter if you had to stop at it because it wasn't part of the actual round. So I popped him over the little one and he was fine with it, and I'd done it today, the small one, and I was meant to do the big one, but I completely forgot because I was going to do that at the end, and I just forgot all about it. And after my last course, Dan was slowing down, so I just stopped and got off and walked him around, and obviously it was too late then to go over the Union Jack. And I did think about getting back on and just whipping him over it, but even though it went so well today and I was confident and Dan was confident, I didn't want to push it that one step further. If I remembered after that course, I probably would have jumped it, but then once I got off and called him down, and I just didn't want to push it that one, because even though it's gone well, I could have pushed it that one step closer, and then it could have gone bad and we could have knocked our confidence. So I am annoyed that I didn't get to jump it, because that was the whole point of basically going today, was to get round it so I could do the 70, but it didn't happen. And you never know, if I did jump it, it could have gone bad and we both could have knocked our confidence. And maybe if I do something with Zara or something, she can get us over it. But I think Dan will be fine, because at the end I walked him up to it and he was absolutely fine about it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Today Danny and I wore the Le Mans Sienna, because I've actually had that colour for I don't know how many months. I just haven't really been anywhere to wear it, and now obviously we're coming into summer, it's going to be like brighter colours and things like that. I was like, I really need to wear it, because Sienna's more of a winter colour, so I thought I would wear it today. But yeah, super pleased. We had no instructor, it was just me going round and kind of making up the course as I was going. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below of how well you thought Danny went today, and obviously take a picture of you guys watching me, put it onto your Instagram story. Don't forget to tag me so that I'm able to see it, then I can share it onto my Instagram story and give you a little shout out, and I will tag you in it. But for now, I'll see you all next time. Bye.